Wednesday night, May 13th. It's time for Joe's Room. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging on, everybody. It's a highlight of my. It's the three highlights of my week. Is this with you guys? So thank you. But tonight is gonna be a great night because we got a really good. We always have a really good guest. Whew. All right, everybody. Day like 64 or 5 or 6 of everything. I hope everyone's doing well. Our next guest actually put together a great music video and song for the quarantine, and we're gonna throw to that now before the big interview. Take it away.
What's up with pens? Joe Van sex appeal for men. Time to focus, right? Snacks from quarantine. Get your playlist right. Tracks from Quarantine Queen. CCS pants and Gap brand socks. Got a 3-gallon glass saran wrap on top. Better call the doc if you're out of Scott, cause ain't quarter when a pound cast drops. A yellow pitch is what I used to pour. This cross stitch is from 1934. I have a plastic rug in my backyard. Guarded, so beware of Doug, especially after I farted. Okay, they hate Thunberg. That girl's nice, organic lawn burn. Black pearl run office hours drops through a KP3, but the water in my pot is always BPA free. Are my meals fancy?
It's a nasty question.
I got sassy salads up in my intestine.
Nasty question. Nasty question.
He's a master joke teller, editor, and musician. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Douggpound Loosen Hop.
Get in the hole. DJ Douggpound in the hole.
It's okay, you can keep dancing. Don't look at me.
DJ Douggpound is feeling really proud of this beat. Get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Loosen Hop. How you doing, Doug?
Great. How's it going, Joe?
Good. Thanks for stopping by the room.
Well, you know where Joe's room used to be, right over there.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking that there might be some DJ Douggpound super fans that think that this is sort of the Frasier to your Cheers. This is Joe's room. Come on. When I moved to LA, I moved into your home. Yeah, I was your little brother for several years.
I know.
And it was a great place to live. So what have you been up to? You've been traveling? You got a bus?
I don't have a bus, but I have a van, and I've been camping. I went out to the desert about 3 times. It's a great place to quarantine. There's no one out there.
Have you been staying productive, or are you still working?
Yes, I'm working. I'm actually working now. I get editing jobs, and I do podcasts. I do the podcast Office Hours with Tim Heidecker. I do my podcast, Poundcast.
Yeah.
Some of that we do remotely, but Tim's, we actually meet up, and we sit far enough apart. We're all masked up and gloved up. I actually try to help because I do have an income coming in from the podcasts and from some editing jobs. So I do feel like my gardener, at first I was like, I can't have the gardener come. That's just like a frivolous, but I'm thinking I got to keep these people working. If I can afford to pay them, why not?
Yeah. Are you still doing the 3-year-olds?
Yes, we have a great song coming out called March of the Ding Dings. And I started another project with this guy that I'd never met. I don't know what he looks like, but we just started making songs over email.
Whoa.
That band's going to be called Doug and Dan's Email Thread.
That's a good name for a band. So you grew up where? Chicago? You're a Chicago guy?
I grew up in the suburb called Darien, which is by Downers Grove.
And I was born in Downers Grove.
That's amazing. I forgot about that.
So you come from a skateboarding, breakdancing background, correct?
That's correct. There's a photo of me and my crew when I was like 10 years old, and we just look hilarious.
Were you power move, or what was your like part of the crew that you were like, he's that guy?
I think I was like the novelty act in the middle because I was like the small kid. You know, the other kids were like older. I came out and I did a tongue wave. Then I did a stomach wave too. I would like pull my shirt up and do a stomach wave.
Sick. Are you still skateboarding? You're great at skateboarding.
I skateboard once in a while, trying to just do chill tricks and obstacles that I'm not going to end up on the hospital.
Yeah. So you got Pound House, and you had a special on Adult Swim. Is there any new Doug videos coming out or Doug stuff dropping that you want to share?
Yeah, me and Brent Weinbach, you know, one of my main collaborators, we have a video that we shot before the quarantine thing started. That's going to come out soon. And I do have a project in development with a TV network. They bought one of my, this is a Joe's Room exclusive. They bought something from me. Of course, the pandemic happened.
A lot of people I feel like are messing around with home improvement stuff because everyone's stuck at home. Have you been doing also, I feel like a lot of people are cooking.
A lot of cooking, yeah. You know what? We've been doing nut butter, like cashew butter and almond butter, and you know about bitchin' sauce?
Bitchin' sauce?
Have you ever heard of bitchin' sauce? It's the best sauce for like dipping chips in, and it's just this tangy, lemony, kind of almond-based sauce, right?
It's called bitchin'?
It's called bitchin' sauce. Trust me, it's the best sauce.
You also have experience in chocolate making, correct?
Yes, I got into that for a while. I've been meaning to make some during the quarantine, but haven't gotten around to that. I've made some non-dairy vegan chocolate ice cream.
That's what's up. Well, I mean, Doug, is there any links that specific stuff you want to shout out and promote? I mean, other than what we've talked about.
You can check out Douggpound.com. I don't know. If you want an Ask to Dad shirt, I made these.
Nice.
Ask to Dad?
To Dad. You get those on your website.
There should be a link to that. A few people were asking about, are you ever going to make that shirt again? And I made a batch, and then just the people that asked bought them, and then now I got a bunch laying around. But they'll sooner or later,
they're going to pop off.
I get it. People don't need to buy shirts right now during this time.
Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show, because I know that you know how to live life correctly. You're traveling and you're camping and you're doing the best you can with what you got, and you're exercising and you're eating right. And just a great example for all the kids at home.
Thanks, Joe.
We'll have to have you back in the room sometime.
God bless you, Joe. You're a wonderful man, and I can't wait to see you again. Peace.
Peace, man.
Awesome. Doesn't get better than that. The guy does everything and he does it well. Be sure to follow him on the social platforms, Instagram, because he's making a lot of good stuff and he's not going to slow down for you to hear about it. So get in there and go down that wormhole, because he's made some great stuff. Actually, he inspired me to do a little remix myself of the credits tonight. So please enjoy. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday with Steve Crandall. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.